used to date a girl in, she was living in New York, and I was teaching at Penn State Altoona. And she was in grad school at the New School at the time. She calls me up when I'm in central Pennsylvania to tell me that someone in her program had told her that her name means where in Madagascar. And I said, so? She said, I think you should write a poem about it. And I said, no. Here's the poem. Isa. Where? Your name means where in Madagascar, the question a man breathes along the hips of his wife in the bony dark of Tuliara. Where? Your name means where in Madagascar, and so should be written in Malagasy, Bisaya, Creole, but not here. Here, your hair spills on my lap like a thief's riches, and your hands a pair of clumsy blessings somewhere at the end of your body. Here are broken bottles and odd copper coins, as if I should compare them to your eyes. Here, you become a mouth full of mango and salt, which makes me crave the surf and speak the word, which is a question on an island where children dream of never finding the same path back. Your name is on their lips. You might say, we are ancestors to a race of beings who will understand the sea is your own tongue or heart or anything we suspect is partly human, and they will know to sail into it you have to risk drowning, though none of us knows when or where. Your name means where in Madagascar to the man breathing along the hips of his wife. Your name, a litany for those in the dark who love to lose their way. Last time, Tom, do you remember the last time that we've seen each other? It was in London. It's been a few years. Tom was out there to do a reading because Street of Clocks had been republished by a house out there. And I was out there because I spent $600 on an airplane ticket because I fell in love with a woman out there. Shut up, Rose. He said which one? There was only one on that continent. But anyway, so do you remember that? That was the summer that all those people died in Europe, in France and England. Yeah, and they don't have air conditioning out there because they don't expect the summers to get that hot. And one morning, Lisa went out to the back yard where they have an apple tree, and she picked a few apples off the tree, and she sliced them up, and she put them in salt and vinegar. Now, I hadn't had this since my mom made it for us when we were kids, so it was like, holy shit, I haven't had this. Anyway, the woman you love cuts apples for you and stirs them in sea salt and vinegar. She takes a drag from her silk cut, eases again through the fruit's flesh, the blade stopping short of her thumb. You are both sweating at the shoulder, East Ham's hottest summer, and you realize these are not the times to come to poetry. You have everything you need. Your father's bone-hard stare can't reach across the Atlantic, so you save yourself for another day because there is this woman slicing apples, stirring them in vinegar, reminding you of an afternoon 25 years ago when you knelt with your brothers at your mother's feet to pluck apple slices from a small basin pinched between her legs. And one of you would lift that bowl almost completely empty, except for a sour clouded liquid and a few seeds shifting at the bottom. You just taste it first, but soon you're handing it from brother to brother, gulping lungfuls of that tart cider. You sweat, sniffle, gasp, chug till your lips turn white and numb. And before you went out into those Jersey streets, you'd rinse your chin, you'd soap your hands, because the girls would hold their breath for every reason and stink on your fingers and neck. You won't dare tell anyone you've learned to love the taste of something so strange, until This woman cuts apples for you in vinegar, and the familiar fumes fill your nostrils and gullet. She will lift the bowl to drink. She'll twist her face and laugh when she offers it, and you will drink, and she will drink, and you will drink again. She will kiss your cut knuckle. She will kiss your eyes. Of course, the vinegar stings. It's the hottest summer ever in London, and you and the woman you love fall asleep side by side like this, reeking and unwashed, breathing in each other's dreams of open skin. So she broke up with me. And I told Tom, he said, you spent a lot of money on seeing this woman. I spent even more because I ended up going to Argentina to try to forget her. Yeah, Jersey wasn't good enough, right?